Three big matches have been named for New Japan Pro Wrestling's Dominion 2021 show, and two other additional matches have been made for the Road 2 show that we're going to talk about here. We are the almighty SOS Wrestling Network. Be sure you like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff. So we might as well get into these matches that were presented to us that New Japan revealed earlier. So we got here at Dominion. We got Yo, one half of Roppongi 3K, attempting to challenge for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship against the champion, El Desperado. So we all know this match was postponed. Yo originally was slated to challenge him back on May 4th at Wrestling Dontaku. Now after a wave of card changes, the two are now able to meet one-on-one 1 month later. So Yo's championship challenge came after he and Sho took back the junior heavyweight titles from El Desperado and Yoshinobu Kanemaru back in Sakura Genesis, which seems so long ago. He's seeking a rival wave of momentum, which kind of, with how this match kind of is taking place now, seems like that momentum's kind of like wavering a little bit. He's trying to gain that back. He issued the singles challenge in exchange for a tag team title rematch at Suma no Kuni. So Yo and Sho held their end of the bargain at Kagoshima with an impressive defense, but it's interesting. Will this momentum carry Yo to getting his first IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, his first run right here? We'll find that out on June 7th, I believe, is when the date's taking place. It's supposed to take place on the 6th. Card got moved back. So another big match that was announced for the show. We had Jeff Cobb announced to take on Kota Ibushi right here. So at Suma no Kuni on April 29th, Kota Ibushi issued a singles match challenge to Jeff Cobb. Ibushi say was founded on more of a desire than more of revenge. After Kota lost the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship to Will Ospreay back on April 4th, Jeff Cobb delivered further in-ring injury with an unprovoked and incorrigible attack and a tour of the islands on Kota Ibushi. But this alone was not really what motivated the Golden Star to take the mic and address the Imperium unit right here. So no, Ibushi wanted to instead test himself against an Olympian and the superhuman that is Jeff Cobb. So in Cobb, Ibushi sees a man who could perhaps do everything he can do, but better. Ibushi has been long renowned for his combination of heavyweight power and his junior heavyweight athleticism, but Cobb is equally capable of flight, incredibly capable of hurling his opponents, and perhaps decisively when it comes to this match, phenomenally capable of knocking his opponents out right here. So we know Cobb is taking on the devastating Kamigoye in his move arsenal right here, and he sought to show that he was on a clear level above Ibushi right here. So this is going to be an interesting matchup, man. I'm actually really looking forward to this special singles match between these two guys. I'm kind of glad Jeff Cobb's getting that oomph in New Japan Pro Wrestling right now because United Empire damn near needs it, man. So then we got the main event that's pretty much slated for the main event right here. It's going to be for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. We're going to see our third IWGP World Heavyweight Championship crown as the Dragon Shingo Takagi takes on Kazuchika Okada right here. So as we all know, Okada had originally intended to be in the Dominion's main event for the IWGP World Heavyweight title already. His match with Ospreay was set forth for I think it was at Wrestle Grand Slam, and being the source of a lot of well-deserved hype, if you ask me. So it actually was supposed to take, excuse me, I misspoke. It was supposed to take place on Wrestling Grand Slam. Got pushed back right here. So yeah, Okada finds himself in the Dominion main event, a main event that's actually been pretty good to him over the years. So it's all good, man. Ospreay, as we all know, relinquished the title entirely, citing injuries sustained in his bout on the May 4th Dontaku card, which, I mean, I'm sure there's more to that as well. About where he shared the ring with Shingo Takagi, as we all know. Super amazing match right here. So it was during, I think, the New Japan Cup, people start really getting their eyes on maybe Shingo could be this next World Heavyweight Champion right here. So, yeah, these guys have been having a rough go at it, have Okada and Shingo Takagi in the interim, a really, really rough go at it. And it's going to be interesting to see who's able to capture this belt right here. I'm going to be tuned in. I'm going to be watching. But before we even get to Dominion, we got on Road 2 shows, we have two important matches right here. So one of the important, we have a trio 6-man tag team match is going to headline the second Cork and Hall show, that being Bushi, Sanada, Tetsuya Naito taking on Yoshihashi, Tomohiro Ishii, and Hiroki Goto right here. So this is a motivated Tetsuya Naito I think we're getting, with Shingo Takagi's, insistence on being a part of the June 7th bout to determine a new World Heavyweight Champion. Naito has been intent on making sure he stays in the spotlight as he should, and has decided to target the Never Champions Tomohiro Ishii in particular. So Naito and Ishii, they've engaged in violent war last week in Korakuen Hall, and their bitter animosity toward each other could well dictate the narrative of this match, if you ask me. While Naito was one to verbalize LIJ's challenge for the six-man titles, the intent seems wholly singular, if you ask me. In that case, could the remaining four members hold the key to success? Will Sanada and Bushi connect for their fourth and ever title reign? Will this be Bushi's fifth reign in total? Or will Yoshihashi, Hiroki Goto, and Tomohiro Ishii seek another defense and triumph in another defense? So that's going to be really interesting right there. And another match it looks like we're getting on the road to show something I think is actually interesting. It's actually not it's kind of tying into a match. I think one of the matches we're getting the returning, looks like El Phantasmo, and returning Evil right here. They're going to team up with Chase Owens and Taiji Ishimori to take on Hiroshi Tanahashi, Tamaki Homa, Yota Tsuji, and my guy, Yuya Uemura right here. Finally, Yuya Uemura. So it's going to be good to see El Phantasmo back over here in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we're also getting the heavyweight tag team title match. If I could be wrong, I don't see it here. I think it's on the road. I think it's on the road to Dominion. I'm not seeing it here on this match lineup, but I'm certain that's going to be taking place here fairly soon. So those are the matches we got on the road to New Japan Pro Wrestling's road to Dominion, and for the Dominion show itself. Those are the matches we have coming up. God damn it, we're the almighty SOS Wrestling Network. Be sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I know there's been a lot of stuff talking about New Japan as far as not just match cards, them partnering with different wrestling organizations and all that good stuff. We'll talk about that when the time is right. But in the meantime, between time, those are the matches we have slated for us for the road to Dominion and the actual Dominion show. So we're going to check that out. Be sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We're the almighty SOS Wrestling Network. And God damn it, that's all I got. So Toodle Pippington, ladies and gentlemen, I will holler at y'all later.